straight out to Mark Williams, to WNDB 1150. Mark, what's the latest?
Well, the latest, of course, it looked like a battle royale overnight in the east part of Orlando last night. At around midnight, Caylee, Cindy Anthony called 911. The dispatchers there saying the protesters had been in front of her house and they started to throw things, of course, at the house. They turned out to be coins. The cops came out. They shooed the protesters away. About 1:30 then, the protesters returned. Again, Caylee Anthony gets on the phone. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Aren't you a little surprised Caylee Anthony didn't launch her own investigation for the next 31 days like she did trying to find her missing daughter? This is her demanding police, going all Valley Girl on the police on 911. I'm about to play it for you. Insisting they come back out there. Somebody needs to be arrested, but yet when her own daughter is missing, she didn't call police?
She was very indignant on that phone call.
Somebody throws a nickel at their house and they call police?
Yep. And she sounded very indignant on those phone calls. We all listened to them just a couple of moments ago, and I've heard the full version of them. And it's like, I won't help you, but you've got to come out here and help me. And,
you know what? You're right. Let's take a listen right now, Mark Williams.
About how many people are out there? There's at least a dozen people and now 2 media vans. And there's actually more people walking in from across the street. So how many people are actually involved in the altercation? I already did. Channel 2 News has everything on tape already. Okay, how many people are involved in the altercation? There's at least a dozen people. My mom's out there now spraying people with the hose, or my father is. They're trying to get them off the property. They're also trespassing on our property besides. I know. Is it still happening? They're still standing on the property, yes. They're out there recording it. But what about the physical altercation? Is it over? It's already over, yes.
No longer physical?
It's no longer physical, but it was already physical.
Is this a protester or is this a resident?
It's the protesters.
No, I'm saying who are you?
I'm the resident. We have everything on tape thanks to Channel 2 and also our home surveillance.
Oh, was there any weapons involved?
Not that I could see, no.
Are both your parents outside?
Both of my parents are outside, yes.
Are they separated or are they still in a verbal?
It's still verbal, and there's still at least a dozen people on our property. Mom's bringing my dad inside, so at least my parents aren't outside, but this needs to get taken care of immediately. Are they inside now? Yes, my parents are inside right now. Did someone put their hands up? What happened? Both of my parents were hit by 2 of the protesters. As you heard from both of my parents' channels, you have it on video. Okay. So can we get people out here immediately? There's somebody on their way. I just need you to stay on the line, okay? Okay, I'll stay on the line until somebody comes. No problem.
All right, we have several units on the way.
Okay, thank you.
Just stay on the phone just to be there in case it happens again.
Okay, thank you. Well, one of the vehicles just left. So, White Expedition, you have the tag, they just left. You already have the tag information. Yes, the guys just left. They just got in the car and left. I'm watching the screen. My mom went outside and got the tag information for the vehicle that had been out in front of our house for at least the last 3.5 hours. Okay. Was that the people that were involved in the physical? Yes, they were the people that were involved in the physical altercation. We have the make and model of the vehicle and also the tag number. Okay. The make and model was? It was a white Ford Expedition. Okay. Was it a Florida tag? Yes, it was a Florida tag.
Man, for somebody that doesn't know her nanny of 4 years phone number, she sure can retain a lot of information about people she's only seen for a few moments.